My next guest is the new it girl in South African TV. Nefisa Mkhabela plays Ona, Funani's love child, and believe you me, she's about to bring some chaos into the ZWIDE house.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
Late for what?
My interview.
Sissy, if it was your dream, you'd be outside almost 7.
Nefisa, good morning. Thank you for joining me on the morning show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, I'm always curious, right? When you first auditioned for the House of ZWIDE, what was going through your mind? And also, how did you prepare for the role?
I really couldn't prepare for the role because I didn't necessarily know anything about the role or the character. All I knew is she was an aspiring fashion designer.
Yeah.
But I was like, I had no idea. I was literally just going by God's grace. Because I genuinely had no idea what I was doing, what they were liking, what they weren't liking. But there was a lot of fallback. So, I mean, I assumed that I was doing.
Now tell me about the actual moment when the call comes in, right? Who are you with? Are you with family or with friends? Call comes in. Who do you phone first?
So, actually, I was called in for a meeting. They didn't want to say it like or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got Mom and Angus and Desiree sat down and they're like, okay, so we've decided to go with you. But in that moment, I didn't understand what decided to go with you meant. Like I wanted them to say you can cast it.
Yeah.
And I think it was shock more than anything. Yeah. And then they were like, okay, they had to pick me to the panel. And I didn't know how the whole process worked or anything like that. But when I eventually got the final email on the man that I had gotten the job, I was sitting in my room, got the email, and just thumbs up because I saw the name. I was like, okay. And I dropped to my knees and I just cried and I prayed. I just thanked God. Yeah.
So we're excited. All the promos are out. To the viewers watching at home, right? Tell them why they need to watch the House of ZWIDE.
Because I feel like everyone will be able to relate to each and every character in some way, regardless of age, regardless of their backgrounds or anything of the sort. I feel like everyone will find themselves in every character. There's a lot of drama, drama. There's a lot of romance. There's a lot of passion and just everyone being driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, why wouldn't you?
We can't wait to see your character on screen. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to speak to your best friend, who plays the character of your best friend, Shalate, next. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Cheers.
Because
this dream means a lot to you, no?
Everything and more.
And now I'm going to be speaking to Shalati Sikabi, who plays the ever-reliable friend, whose character is Shoki. Good morning, Shalati. Welcome to the morning show.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for having me. So
I've just spoken to Nefisa, about how she found out that she was going to be cast on the ZWIDEs. I'd love to know from you, when you got the first call that you're going to be cast on this and it's gone through, where were you? What are you doing? Who were you with?
I was at home. I had just passed my driving test, actually, and I got a call from my agent and she told me I got the job. And I just screamed and I cried and I was just so happy. So it was great. I was with my cousin as well. And it was just unbelievable. So
obviously on the cast of the ZWIDEs, there are a lot of veteran actors that have been doing this for such a long time. Speak to me about the first day on set. Speak to me about the nerves and being part of this cast.
It was just so exciting. I mean, I was obviously very nervous because this is my first big gig. But I was just super excited for the opportunity to work with such great actors who've done so much in the industry and being able to learn more even just from watching them, you know. So it's just very exciting.
Speak to me about the chemistry between the two characters. Do you guys have to spend lots of time off camera to try and get to know each other's personalities? How do you make sure that the chemistry on screen comes out as it should?
What was really awesome was when I met the characters and when I met Ona, my best friend. It was just so crazy because it was like we've already known each other. The conversation was just flowing. Like everybody that I'm acting with, like they're just such nice people and easy to speak to. So it wasn't anything forced or anything where we had to like try and build a chemistry or make it look authentic or anything like that, because it really is.
Yeah. Are there any similarities between the character that you play and the real you?
Yes, there are, definitely. I feel like my character is very dramatic and very just like spicy and feisty and all of that. And I think I am that way.
Yeah.
She's quirky and stuff. So I see a lot of myself in her. So it's really nice to play her actually, because I don't have to like force anything or think too hard or anything like that.
In 10 seconds, tell the viewer at home why they need to watch the ZWIDE and what they can expect.
Why? You need to watch it because it's just larger than life. The story is so interesting. I think it's unlike anything we've seen. The twists and the turns are just crazy. I think the audience will always be on the edge of their seat, so they should definitely watch it because it's just going to take them for a ride.
Shalati, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man. Have an amazing day.
You too.
Cheers.